You might be here because you're going through a divorce or have gone through a divorce, or you might be here because you know someone who is going through a divorce and you want to learn more about how to support them. My name is Jeff McKelvey, and I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a Christian author, and I wrote the book, I Got a Divorce, A Christian's Guide to Surviving Divorce, Recovering Your Heart, and Discovering New Beginnings. Years ago, I found myself outside of a bookstore going through a divorce and not wanting to go inside the bookstore. I just knew all on the shelves, all I was going to find was books telling me how to repair a marriage. And that wasn't my story. That wasn't an option. My marriage was over, and what I needed, what I was hoping for, was just one book that had the word Christian and divorce in it. Somebody who knew what I was going through, who could speak to my pain. Years later, after I survived my divorce and began recovery and thriving, I got remarried. And my husband and I began talking about what we went through separately in our divorces and what resources we had to draw upon, what we wish we had, what we did have that worked, and what we felt was missing. And in that time, we started to compile a list. And soon, over the years, that list ended up becoming a book. And so today we are, we co-wrote. He doesn't want to say that he wrote, but his fingerprints are all over the book. But we came up with what we think is a really good resource for people who are hurting, and even for the people that want to come alongside and support them in that journey through being a Christian and getting a divorce. So this was the book I never wanted to write. I never wanted divorce to even be part of my story. I definitely wanted to be a writer, and I want to continue writing, but this was not the book that I ever envisioned being part of my story, but it is. And because I believe it can help people. I believe that God put this burning desire within me to write this book, and He wouldn't leave me alone until I did. And so I felt it was more important to me to be faithful, to do what I felt God told me to do, which was to write the book, than it was for me to worry about feeling embarrassed over the topic of Christians and divorce. I hope in the future to write more books, and all along the topic of faith and family and life and everything in between, and especially the hard stuff. And so I hope that you will come along and join me and join the conversation and subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone that you know that you think this might help, and we'll talk all about the hard stuff, but together. We'll walk through this together. Most importantly, I want to let you know there is a book. It is available for you or someone you know that's hurting. I'll put the link for it in the description below. The main message we want you to know is that you're not alone, and that there is a resource there for you, and that God loves you, and that we'll do this all together. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.